Imagine stepping foot onto the most infamous prison island in history. A place shrouded in legend where cold steel bars once encased some of the world's most ruthless criminals. This is Alcatraz. And today we're answering the question, is visiting this iconic island worth the trip? Hey guys, it's James and I am beyond excited to be exploring the legendary Alcatraz Island today in San Francisco. I've heard so many stories about this place and I've always been fascinated by its dark history. Not gonna lie, I also love that terrible movie, The Rock, with Nick Cage, Sean Connery and Ed Harris. John Patrick Mason of Her Majesty's SAS. Anyway, join me as we uncover the secrets and stories behind these prison walls, and I won't do any more Sean Connery impressions.
Hi Via Travelers subscribers, we're here on a day trip with Get Your Guide. We're heading to Alcatraz Island from San Francisco. Now what you have to do when you get here with the tickets, what I just learned is that you have to go to this ticket booth over here to exchange them. And then we get in line and we're going to go check out Alcatraz, so let's go.
Our journey begins with the ferry from the Embarcadero. It's the only way to access Alcatraz Island. Sweeping views of the San Francisco skyline will have you captivated. And as the island approaches, an eerie feeling begins to set in. Ooh. Wow guys, just look at this incredible view of the city! I can't help but wonder what the prisoners felt as they were taken away from civilization and brought to Alcatraz. What many might not know is that before it was a prison, Alcatraz was a military fort and a lighthouse. Its remote location made it an ideal spot for the government to isolate troublemakers. As the old prison looms before our eyes, the sense of history is palpable even before we step inside. So, what can you tell me briefly about the history of the prison itself? Alcatraz has held notorious prisoners like Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Arthur Doc Barker. Imagine the lives they led, confined to these claustrophobic cells for years. Alcatraz had a reputation as being escape-proof. While 36 inmates tried their luck at escaping the rock, all were re-caught, bar 3. 4 if you count John Patrick Mason of Her Majesty's SAS. Sorry, last time, I swear. These men were never found, and their escape still baffles investigators to this day. Makes you wonder if they really made it. Taking our exploration further, we come to the lockdown area. This was the last stop for inmates who defied the rules or instigated prison riots, like the deadly Battle of Alcatraz in 1946. This solitary confinement area is chilling. I can't even begin to imagine the physical and mental anguish of spending days, even months in these tiny cells, void of human contact. All humans are social creatures, and solitary confinement literally is torture enough to permanently send people around the bend. Though synonymous with darkness, ill deeds, and Ed Harris being an effing lunatic, Alcatraz Island today is a beacon of preservation, teeming with wildlife, such as nesting seabirds and stunning flora. Guys, it's surreal that such a beautiful place has such a dark past. I'm simply awestruck by these gorgeous gardens, not to mention the stunning San Francisco Bay views. Gorgeous. Well guys, it's been an incredible day visiting Alcatraz Island. The stories and history of this place will linger in my mind for years to come. My verdict? Absolutely worth the trip. A huge thank you to our knowledgeable docents and all the staff working hard to preserve this iconic landmark for generations to come. That's it for this adventure, friends. Have you ever visited Alcatraz? As a tourist, I mean, not an inmate. And if you did, was it worth the hype? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to keep up with our journeys. And don't forget to sign up for the free Via Travelers newsletter at viatravelers.com. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.